With an election coming in the new year and an almost near certainty that the current government of Canada will be replaced by the opposition, I thought it would be interesting to take a look back at all the controversies regarding the Prime Minister up until now. I decided to only focus on controversies that specifically involved the Prime Minister and not controversies that involve the government of Canada as a whole. Reason being that nearly any decision that the government as a whole makes will be controversial in democracy, as it's rare that 100% of the population agrees on everything. So without further ado, let's take a look. Number 1. The 2020 to 2021 Rideau Hall Workplace Review. In 2017, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced that Julie Payette would be the next Governor General of Canada. Julie Payette was a scientist and former astronaut. Nothing controversial there, but on July 21st, 2020, the CBC reported that staff at Rideau Hall, which hosts the office and staff of the Governor General of Canada, faced harassment and verbal abuse by Payette. Payette was alleged to also have thrown temper tantrums in her office, yell at and belittle employees, and refer to their work as crap. This drew criticism from many, but Trudeau was adamant that proper vetting had been done, and Payette later resigned. Number 2. The Aga Khan Affair. The Aga Khan Affair was a political scandal involving Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. In 2017, Trudeau was found guilty of violating Sections 5, 11, 12, and 21 of the Federal Conflict of Interest Act by accepting private island vacations, gifts, and flights from the Aga Khan. The Aga Khan is a title given to the spiritual leader of the Shia Ismaili religion. This was controversial since the Aga Khan Foundation is a registered lobby, and they had also received over $50 million of federal funding in 2016. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau adopted the position that he and the Aga Khan were just friends and that the trips were of a personal nature. Number 3. Jaspal Atwal. In February of 2018, Justin Trudeau invited Jaspal Atwal to a reception during a visit to India. Jaspal Atwal is an Indo-Canadian businessman, but he was convicted of attempted murder in 1986 for the attempted assassination of Punjab minister at the time. He has also been linked to a militant group. He was involved in a 1985 attack on a political leader. On that same year that he was invited to the reception by Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, he was arrested for issuing death threats to a local radio in British Columbia. Nice. Number 4, Justin Trudeau blackface controversy. I honestly don't want to talk about this one. You can look it up. This picture kind of speaks for itself. Number 5. Unfortunately, I can't really talk too much about this one. Just even seeing the word that is related to the pandemic can cause the YouTube video to not be shown. All I'm going to say is that for the next years to come, I guarantee you it will be debated whether Canada handled the pandemic adequately, from everything to the mandates, to the Freedom Convoy, the lockdowns, the closures. Let me know in the comments whether you think Canada handled the cough okay. Number 6, Elbowgate. Now, this one is interesting and childish to say the least, but what can you expect? I'm pretty sure most of you have seen what our parliament discussions are like. They can get pretty heated sometimes. So the Elbowgate was an incident in which the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau came into physical contact with 2 opposition members of Parliament in the House of Commons. On May 18th, 2016, during a very, very, very heated parliamentary session, there was an incident where Justin Trudeau grabbed Conservative MP Gord Brown by the arm and inadvertently elbowed New Democratic MP Ruth Ellen Guzzo in the chest. Now, the Prime Minister claims this was all done accidental. He claims he was trying to escort Brown to his seat and accidentally elbowed Ruth in the process of doing so. This was all due to a controversial Bill C-14 that would allow euthanasia to be allowed in Canada. This sparked a big heated debate. There was a big commotion. Hard to talk about the specifics as this was only reported, and of course, I wasn't there. Number 7, the Pierre Elliott Trudeau Foundation. The Pierre Elliott Trudeau Foundation is a charity that, of course, belongs to the Trudeau family. Its members include the siblings of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. There was a controversy when an individual with ties to the Communist Party of China wanted to donate close to $1 million. There's even a proposal for a statue to be built of Pierre Elliott Trudeau with Mao Zedong. This, of course, came at a time when there was a lot of allegations of Chinese political interference in Canada. The foundation tried to excuse the donation, saying that it was appropriate, but due to the backlash, this was later overturned. Number 8, the SNC-Lavalin affair. Now, this is a big one and an issue that is often brought up, especially when those accuse the Prime Minister of being corrupt. Long story short, SNC-Lavalin was accused of accepting bribes for a project that they had overseas. This became a major problem, though, when the Prime Minister and his office attempted to interfere in the justice system in regards to SNC-Lavalin. There was an ethics commission that found that the Prime Minister had improperly influenced the Minister of Justice and Attorney General at the time to intervene in the ongoing criminal case against the Quebec-based construction company. This later caused her to resign. It is considered one of the worst abuse of power in Canadian history. Number 9, Trudeau cash for access scandal. The Trudeau cash for access scandal is a political scandal when a newspaper reported that in 2016, the Prime Minister had been attending cash for access events of the homes of wealthy Chinese Canadians in Toronto and Vancouver. Attendees of these events had connections to the Communist Party of China and would pay up to $1,525 per ticket to meet Trudeau. In response, the Liberal Party said that all the fundraising complied with Elections Canada rules and regulations. Number 10, WE charity scandal. The WE charity scandal took place in 2020 when a federal contract was awarded to WE in the sum of $912 million. This was for Canada Student Service Grant Program. Now, the controversy arose because the WE charity had close links to the Trudeau family. In fact, they had paid Trudeau's family up to $425,000. This was for speaking events as well as celebrity endorsements for the charity. There was accusations of favoritism being shown, the fact that this $912 million grant was given to this charity that clearly had very close connections to the Trudeau family, whereas other charities were not even up for consideration. But the Prime Minister was adamant that only WE charity could actually fulfill this. Number 11, the Hunka scandal. Now, this one was just embarrassing. On September 22nd, 2023, a Ukrainian Canadian who fought in the SS division of the military wing of the Nazi Party was invited to the House of Commons of Canada to be recognized by Speaker Anthony Broda. Now, he was given a standing ovation by Parliament when it was discovered about his links to Nazi Germany. When his links to Nazi Germany were discovered, this caused an immediate backtrack. The Speaker of the House later resigned due to the controversy. So yeah, we became the laughingstock of the world for a while. And that's about it. Let me know if you think there's any that I missed. If you found this interesting, I would very much appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. We are an association of Canadians that are fed up with the problems that plague our country. We are tired of those on top only serving themselves, so we aim to advocate for a better future while doing our part to help our fellow Canadians. Please stay tuned to see how you can assist us in making Canada better for ourselves and for future generations.